We can also factor when we have integers. So if we have the distributive property of multiplication in reverse, we call that factoring. So if we're taking apart the factorization or the distributive property. So in this case, if we have something like AB minus AC, I can see that there's a common factor in those two products of AB and AC, and I can go reverse in my distributive property and remove the A and see that that is the same as A times B plus C. And I could do it from the other side too, even if it's BA minus CA, I can again kind of factor out an A and have B minus C times A. And the same thing goes for addition. And the expressions over here I'll highlight are what we call the factored form. We would often say that the common factor was factored out of the expression. And so the difference of squares formula and distributive properties can be used for factoring. If we have x squared minus 9, then we can see that 9 is a perfect square actually. It's 3 squared. So we could rewrite x squared minus 9 as x squared minus 3 squared, and then that's a difference of squares. And we could factor that as x plus 3 times x minus 3. The same actually still goes for x plus y squared minus z squared. This is a difference of squares if we think about the two integers as x plus y and z. So we have something squared minus something squared. So according to difference of squares, factoring, I would get sorry, I had to take a second to write that out. But we have x plus y squared minus z squared. So according to the difference of squares, this can be factored as x plus y plus z times x plus y minus z. But actually these parentheses around x plus y are really not necessary because of the associative property of addition and the integers. So we can just write this as x plus y plus z times x plus y minus z. And then lastly, if we have negative 3x plus 5xy, we would look for the common factors. So the factors that these two products have in common are x. So we could factor out an x from each of those multiplications and see that this is the same thing as x times negative 3 plus 5y.